Okay, Peter, why don't you start off our Saturday training for the new year 2024?
All right, Marci, good to see you. Happy Saturday, Team Evolve. Big welcome. It is January 6th. It is our very first Saturday training coming back. And as Dave had put the sparkles on, the fireworks, that is how you should be feeling right now. So before we start any of our calls today, who is ready for 2024? Raise your hand like Jeff with the patch in his hand, okay? It is an exciting time. I hope everybody really got a chance to just chill out the last week, as in our first 4 years of building our entire organization, we have never, ever, everyone, had an entire 7 days off. So I want to ask a serious question, okay? Let's get serious right now. Who here missed the podcast? Really felt a little bit lonely, out of place? Maybe there's something, no testimonials, no heart tugging, no little love. Who here felt a little bit lonely this last 7 days? Raise your hand, okay? I want some honest hands right here. Joe's got it up. Mark's got it up. Thomas got it up. The reason why I'm asking this question, and this is going to be another serious question, okay, everyone? We in Team Evolve have developed an organization of 83,000 brand partners now in 4 years using the podcast system. So I want each one of you, this is a very serious question. Let's think about this. What if there was no presenters presenting for you? What if there was no daily community presenting for you? What if there was no testimonials for you to share? What if you didn't have all these tools in your hands today and you're starting off brand new right now? How would you build your business? Think about this. Sometimes we don't appreciate the most important things, the nuts and bolts that's got us to here today. Sometimes we're so used to it because it's in our hands, and especially the brand partners that have joined us a year, 2, 3 years ago, or 2.5 years ago. You have literally a website. You have everything that we have created since we started 4 years ago. And the reason why I'm starting off this call today is because I just want to say how appreciative, how each one of you, every time when you plug into a podcast, every time when you join a Zoom, your presence, your energy creates this environment and this culture that carries for the next person and the next person and the next person that sees this. So as we are building our business now, 2024 is the 20-year anniversary, everyone, okay? Whether you've been here or not, we will all see a billion-dollar brand come into life and fruition. And to become a billion-dollar brand, you need a lot of people, correct? You need a lot of support, correct? So I want each one of you for 30 seconds, just think, if you did not have the podcast, the website, the biz site, the telegrams, all the groups in the telegram, our Facebook page to communicate, how would you as a leader build your business from scratch? Think about this for 30 seconds. How? It won't be easy. Now, let me take a minute to share our story, just for a few minutes, how Marci and I started, because to start off this year, if anyone is watching this Zoom right here, for the first time to start off our year, I want each one of us to go back 9-10 months from now when we're at the convention, when we're going to have 200 leaders on stage, SPDs, PDs, and EDs. We're going to have thousands of people at the convention looking at this first training right here of the year. And we're going to go, wow, we did it. We committed. And the hardest thing I am telling each one of you, it's not easy to build an organization, right? But it's also not easy to keep an organization on the same page, communicating, thinking, duplicating, creating culture, keeping everybody ego safe, protected. There are so many variables that can break down organizations. But how can this one organization here, from Marci down, in the last 4 years, kept this train going so well? And I can tell you, it was the word that we used earlier. It's called respect. We're now, for the first time, coming into an organization where each one of you are respected and you're bringing respectful people to the business. Is that true? You're bringing the best of the best who wants now true health, true time, true freedom. This is not the old network marketing way where you're just talking to anyone that is in front of you and you don't know who they are, what they want, and where they want to go. We're truly not selling anything. If we're going to sell something, we're going to sell you the gift of life with light. But if we're going to educate you, we're going to educate you. We're going to educate the heck out of you. We are in an educational platform, everyone. We are sharing. We're using tools. So let me go back. When Marci and I started in 2019, everyone, September of 2019, we had no website. We had no Telegram, right, Marci? We had no startx39.com. We had no Team Evolve name. We had no biz site. We had nothing. But Marci and I had a database. We had people. And what we did is when we saw that patch and it worked, we went to work with people. Does everybody know that, right? You came here with people. You got excited and you called your favorite people. That's why me and Marci started. And within the first 5 months, September, October, November, December, January, 5 months, because of pure people and excitement. And Marci and I committed to each other that we're going to have fun and we're going to create the biggest fun culture here. We hit SPD, Senior Presidential Director, in 5 months. Marci did it in 19 weeks. I did it in 20 weeks. Our first convention was in Las Vegas, 2020. Who here can go back to 2020, Las Vegas, in January? That was the very first convention that Marci and I went to. It is our 4th convention now. And before that convention, it was before the COVID. So I want to remind everyone, the reason why we're so successful is actually when the COVID happened, we could not do business. There was no communication. No one in the company was producing points or bringing in volume until one day I woke up and said, oh my God, we got to create some way to expose our name, expose the technology. This was a patch. You don't have to deliver it. You don't have to demo it. You just have to ship it. And we just have to communicate it. So what did we create? We created a 7-day podcast that is communicating to the world and educating everyone. And long and behold, we evolved from March of 2020. And this March of 2024, everyone, will be our true 4-year podcast anniversary. Right now, today, we have 1,600 recorded testimonials on our Telegram. Can you imagine an organization today where Mark can just go to a Telegram, pull up any testimonial, where Patty can just go to a Telegram and pull up any story, and we just can connect to people without learning, without creating anything, without building anything more. It has already been created. So today, as we start our call, and I know I took a little bit more longer, Marci, I really, really want everyone to know Team Evolve now has almost 20% market share of Lifewave's total gross volume of the world's global sales. Does everybody understand how big that is? To have an organization where you almost control 20% of the volume that's coming in to an entire company. And each one of us, I know, wow, Patty, I know, each one of us this year, you will visually see our first 100,000th brand partner, which I assume will be coming in March. We already have 108 SPDs, PDs, and EDs. And I'm mentioning these numbers because now, Marci and I, this year, our goal, we already have in Team Evolve 2 or 3 people or 4 accounts, 4 SPDs that are 2 of them already maxed out the comp plan. Does everybody understand what maxing out the comp plan means? That means both of your legs, you're cycling and you're earning the full 25,000 a week on just the cycles. We have 2 accounts that are doing that and another 2 more coming along the way this month. Okay? This team is rocking through credibility, through commitment, and through showing how to build. So Marci and I, this year, we've made our ultimate commitment. We're 1,000% to focus on all the leaders. We're going to max out the comp plan. We're going to teach everyone how to build an international connection. We're going to build a global brand around Team Evolve now. And this year, we have to set this goal for us, because as the company is growing massively, it will grow in momentum massively. Each one of us has that opportunity to set your families free, to just give this company that one last run and give it your one best all shot, all in. Who's in with me? It's going to take some time. We're going to have some fun. Every tool that Marci and I are creating is just to make it more effective, more easier for you to duplicate, for you to peak, for you to pre-qualify, and for you to build and build up to your ranks where you need to be. So, Marci, our goal this year is to teach everyone to build not 1 line, not 2 lines, but 3 lines, correct?
Yep, one of our goals, write this down. Well, actually, can we do it in this order? Let's do it in this order, and then you tell everybody what it is. Our first goal, and I want you guys to write these 3 goals down, and Peter's going to explain more, but I want these goals to roll off your tongue, because this is the goal of Team Evolve. And as Dr. Stacy would say, when we put it in the universe, it manifests. So here it is. First goal, Peter, is right now we have 100 SPDs,
108.
PDs, EDs. The goal is 300 for 2024. Write that down, 300. Peter, what does it mean when you say that we're going to have 300? That's
300, 300 SPDs, PDs, and EDs for the goal this year is because we're creating so much volume, and our leadership foundation now is so structured from our first, second, and third generation, where we're building this momentum to create these leadership momentum.
So let's talk about that, Peter. 300 SPDs, PDs, and EDs. If we already have 108 from last year, an SPD does what? 200,000 a month in volume. That's an SPD. How much volume, Peter, does a PD do?
100,000.
100,000. And how much does an executive director do?
50,000.
So if Team Evolve is 25% of the company's volume, which means that our team does about 50 million a year. Do you think with that kind of momentum, Peter, we could do 300?
I believe we could, and we're setting that goal. And even if we don't hit that goal, can you imagine how packed the convention stage will be with just Team Evolve leaders being recognized on stage? And that is why we're setting this goal.
So here's the thing. If any crossline, downline, upline, corporate ask you what Team Evolve's first goal is, what are you going to say? 300.
300.
PD, ED, 300. Okay, our next goal. You ready, Peter? 3. You ready? We like threes. $300,000 lines. What's that mean, Peter?
Now, for the brand new people, don't get overshocked with this legs. For the seasoned partners here, you know what we're talking about. 3 100,000 volume legs just means that you're developing 3 leaders at the same time. Now, the magic number we always say is 2, but we threw another 1 in there because this company now, for the first time, who here would love to participate in a global pool where everyone in the world is your downline and you can make residuals of every single person in the world? That is called a global pool. And to get there, you got to have 3 legs. So now we're setting you up.
So Peter, let's talk about having 3 legs. So you know we have a binary, which is you want to have a business partner on your right and a business partner on your left. That on your right, you want to help that business partner get 100,000 in volume in a month. On your left, you want to help your business partner get 100,000 volume on your left. And then you want to get 1 more. So you would personally enroll on your binary, personally enroll. That means that heart, another person, maybe right underneath your 1 on your right. And what, Peter, would that person have to get to?
Presidential director.
100,000 in volume for the month. And is that $300,000 lines in your 2-leg binary? Does everybody understand that?
Yes, it is very easy to understand. Now, again, everyone, numbers are numbers. It's just a goal. Once you get to your 3, what are you going to do? You'll go for another 3 and another 3. It's just you never, ever slow down in your journey in life to develop others, right? So, I mean, I've been here for 4 years now, Marci, and in December alone, 4 of my favorite partners all became SPDs, right? So we had, I forgot who, but we have 4 people coming up as
I remember Claudia Field, Sally Fung. Who's our other? Savvy Vargas.
Savvy Vargas.
Wait, who's your 4th one? Come on, you should know that. If you are
Lynn. So
there you go.
4 SPDs that came up 4 years later of building everyone. So that means
those
4
are
individual
on
lines.
different sides of his binary, but all lines that were personally enrolled by him. So once again, write this down. Our first goal is 300. Our second goal is 3, right? 303. Can you remember that? So what does 300 mean? 300 SPD, PD, EDs. 300,000 lines. What our third goal? Ready? This is a good one. Ready? We're gonna max out cycle bonus. Max out cycle bonus, 25,000 a week. What does that mean, Peter?
When you max out the cycling bonus, that really means, everyone, and we're going to give you some numbers now. It's very large numbers, but don't be scared. It is 170,000 points on one leg and 340,000 points on the other leg. That is what it takes to max out at 25,000 a week as an SPD. Now, remember, this is a binary. You never know when that Marci or Peter or April or Stacy or Beamy or anybody comes into your legs, correct? You just don't know. We're preparing you for the 20-year anniversary because the momentum, the name of Lifewave is already in the ether. The world knows and is getting to know the fastest growing company in the world. So as we create news volume from other countries, as we're creating momentum in the direct sales industry, mark my words, this volume will become reality. So we're letting you know.
Let's talk about that for a minute. I think this is really interesting, Peter. According to the DSA, Direct Selling Association, Lifewave is one of the fastest growing network marketing companies right now. And that's on a big base. Most of the time when they say fastest growing company, they're on a small base, like they're doing 30 million or something. So of course you're going to have big growth. But we are being noticed because we're at 400 million and we're having growth month after month. It's unheard of. And why is it? Because we elevate GHK copper peptide, which activates stem cells for full body regeneration, like you did when you were younger. That's what we do. We are in the stem cell activation technology, and it's a big deal. You know, all those old rocker stars, you know, the ones from the 70s? You know why they all look 60 now? Because they have enough money to spend $10,000 in Europe for the stem cell injections. I'm not kidding. Everybody's talking about stem cell regeneration. We happen to have one that regenerates you like when you were younger for less than a cup of coffee a day through wearable light. Like, you guys were in. Why do you think we're growing so fast? Sorry to kind of move on.
I want to throw this story. So I know, Cashel, sometimes these numbers, who thinks these numbers are too big? First of all, raise your hand. Does anybody think these numbers are too big? It might sound big now, but you have to understand how big the pharmaceutical industry is. You have to understand how big the supplement industry is. Does that make sense, everyone? I'm going to leave this one last story. Do you guys see that red cup holder? There's a frenzy on selling cup holders right now. Did everybody see that on some kind of a TikTok? Do you know that one marketing campaign brought in $700 million worth of cups or something, or something worth of sales in 1 year? And that's selling cups, everyone, just cups. We are selling technology in light, in stem cells, in humans. 100% of the world does not know what we have in our hands yet. Until you wait until 1% of the world knows what we have, we are a $10 billion company overnight. $10 billion company overnight. If just less than 1% of the world really knows what we have. And that will come very soon. So that's why Marci and I today, we wanted to make sure we will expand and blow up your brain in this 1 hour so you can start your year with a bigger vision, bigger goal, and then we're going to chop it down for you all the way till September. Does that make sense, everyone? That is called the gym time. We're setting up the gym class right now with you together. So
Peter, let's have him write this down real quick, because when you put it on paper, it becomes real. Remember, the word and the writing make things real. So here we go. Write this down for me. Peter, you too. I want you to write it down. Ready? 25,000 a week. Can you guys write that down? Does everybody know what 303 and 25,000 means? Could you just say, if somebody came up to you and said, what's Team Evolve's goals for 2024? Well, that's easy. We're 303 and 25,000. Could you do that?
Yeah, 300 liters, 3 legs for each person, and we're going to max out at 25,000. It's very easy to understand.
303 and 25,000. And sometimes that may seem big, but the reason, as Peter said, we can do 303 and 25,000 because Team Evolve has the best duplication system, and we're running 50 million a year, and that is on top of a company that's in momentum, fastest growing in the DSA at running about 400 million a year. So wear that. And we're in the stem cell industry. We are in stem cell activation. We are wearable light technology. We activate stem cells by elevating GHK, which activates stem cells to regenerate you like when you were younger. All I'm saying now is we regenerate you like when you were younger. Don't you want regeneration and repair? Don't you want to repair that critical issue? I've gotten this tight now, Peter. That's about it. That's what we do. We regenerate these critical issues. We regenerate ourselves back to like when we were young. Who doesn't want that, Peter, right?
So everyone, the 300 is a team goal. We as a team will create 300 leaders this year. The 3 is a personal goal, and the maxing out is your lifetime goal.
That's a good one, Peter. Thank you. So the 300 is a team goal.
Team
of
goal, 3 legs is a
Is your
personal
personal.
development goal. And then your lifetime goal in your career, you want to learn how to max out the comp plan.
So you have the team goal, personal goal, career goal.
That's it.
I
You
like
gotta live with those goals, and then we're gonna teach you the BLD as we go. We're gonna build this together.
So let's do that now. So now that you know what the goal is, some of you may be like, well, how do I that's a goal. How do we do it? Well, you do the working behaviors. So Peter, the behaviors is our system. And you know, Peter, why don't you talk about what 333 PPP is? That is our system. That is our behavior. And before you do this, I want to also say about your patching podcast that you created 4 years ago. 5 days a week. 5 days a week, you can come in at 6 o'clock Pacific, 9 o'clock Eastern on Fridays. It's 1 Pacific, 4 Eastern. And I just want you to know that you have people working day in and day out to make those podcasts happen for you. They're bringing in people's stories. They're talking about the technologies. You know, honestly, they give. They just give so that you have plugins. And the reason you want to bring your people there is it's third-party validation. You are the relationship, but sometimes you need third party. And that because relationship plus influence makes a perfect buying decision. Peter created a patching podcast to give you influence. Also, it's a great place to go yourself at least 3 days a week. Why? To listen to the stories. I got to tell you, I don't know if who was on the Thursday call, the Thursday podcast, when we had Maureen talking about her symptoms of MS and how she had to sting herself for 20 years with bees every day, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I think it was 15 bees a day to keep her inflammation down.
Wow.
And then she found the wearable light technology, our stem cell activation patch. She is in control and she's not having to sting herself with bees anymore. Do you know I tell that story every day now? I don't know, Maureen, if you're on this call, but your story made me cry. And your story, I needed to retell. I had people asking about, immune issues, like stuff when they're, like when their body's like inflamed or whatever. You know what I'm saying. And so I just say, well, this is Maureen's story, right? Because what are bee stings? They help with reducing full body inflammation.
Right.
I didn't know that, but now you got a stem cell activation patch that can regenerate those critical issues so you don't have to sting yourself. How many people want to sting themselves 12 times a day?
No.
Okay, I just want you to understand it's those stories. That's why you want to bring people and you want to go and hear the stories so you can what? Retell stories. Don't you think, Peter, we are a story business?
We are 1000% a storytelling organization. And that's why we evolved to the 333. Everyone, you get to this level because you stay consistent. You don't change systems. There is no flavor of the week, flavor of the month. What is the hardcore number is the 333, and the 333 stands for keep things so basic, minimal. The first 3 is, can you give yourself enough time in a daily basis to give energy to 3 people, to show love to 3 people a day, to ask 3 people, hey, Dave, how you doing? What's going on these days? Hey, Mark, what's going on these days? Hey, Thomas, what's going on these days? Hey, Joe, that's 3 people right there. Start 3 conversations a day. Follow up with those 3 people a day, and then get those 3 people to see what you see after you know what they want, after you have a connection, meaning a conversation. And Marci is the best at sharing that every single morning with you. She has a breakfast hour with you to teach you this. Then we have Sheila, Jan, myself in the afternoons to follow up with you and teach you even more how to do that. And then at nighttime, we have a system where people, those three people that you talk to, can come see something with you together. If you don't understand that process, and if that's the only process you need to learn to succeed in the most, I call this the most freedom industry in the world, then that's what you're going to have to do.
So Peter, let's do this real quick because I'm really liking the idea of people writing things down. So you already wrote down, we like threes. Have you noticed? You already wrote down 303 and 25,000. Now you're going to write down 333. This is our system. Once again, we patch 3 a day, we follow up with 3 a day, and we invite 3 to our patching podcast. Can you do it? How many people can do consistently 3 people a day? Raise your hand if you can do that.
Not 4, not 6, not 20.
This takes 1 hour a day. Here's what happens, Peter. People do everything else because this is the uncomfortable work. So they do everything else. And they say, why isn't my business growing? Dr. Stacy said this the other day. Your calendar is your business. If your business isn't growing, look at your calendar. You need to be putting on your calendar your 3 a day. I'm going to spend this time patching 3 a day, following up with 3 a day, inviting to your patching podcast. If you do that, you will build your 300, your 3, and your 25,000. Isn't it that simple, Peter?
And we made it and we designed it for you to fail forward fast. Your first 3, your next 3, your next 3. You cannot burn through your database just like every other networker. And that's why the 333 is just a way to get you into the gym motion. Remember, you can't go into the gym and learn how to use every gym equipment your first day. You're going to hurt yourself. Same thing here. You can't burn through your entire database not knowing how to peak, not knowing how to pre-qualify them, and not knowing how to send them to a podcast. So the PPP stands for peaking interest. You got to learn how to pique those 3 people's interest by asking them, what have you heard about stem cells? What have you heard about peptides? What have you heard about light technology? What have you heard about wearable technology, right? And then you pre-qualify them by using a website. Let's go to patchingpower.com. Let's go to startx39now.com.
Hold on, let's say that. Let's go to startx39now.com. Patching Power is not updated. I do not think we're going to have to lose our startx39now.com. Can we just go back to what we were? Startx39now.com. I do not want confusion on 2 websites anymore. If for some reason the company makes us move, I will let you know. But startx39now.com, Michelle and I have been doing all the updates to. Okay, period.
Perfect.
Please, let's not confuse with 2 websites anymore. Okay, thank you.
Perfect. So startx39now.com is your pre-qualifying website. Every podcast after that is your pre-qualifying tool. Once they like that, you're pre-qualified, get them into a package. And everyone, I love the simplicity of the packages. If you like to learn what I use, I just like to use a couple pack, which is a silver, which is 2 people. Couple pack, family pack is a gold pack, which is for a family. And then if you want to upgrade later to an entrepreneurial pack, which is the diamond pack. Okay, so you see my 3 favorite packs are always silver, gold, and diamond.
Let's talk this real quick. We just got 333 on your paper. Now you're going to write right underneath it PPP. This is Peter's favorite. So piquing interest. Give us an example of how you pique interest. What's a piquing interest ask or a piquing interest text to someone?
So piquing interest, again, piquing interest is you're piquing someone to see if they're interested to talk to you. So the words that you use is to peak them. So if I were to call Marci, I haven't seen you for a while. What's been going on with you these days?
Oh, hey, I've just been hanging out with the family and, really just enjoying staying in home base in California these days. How are you?
Oh, I've been so busy, Marci. I really called you because number one, I wanted to ask, are you still in the networking game? Are you still in the health business? Are you still health distributing?
I'll never stop that. You know it's my love.
Hey, I discovered this incredible technology. I thought about you. What have you heard about stem cells?
Stem cells. Oh my God. I hear Mick Jagger's 80 and he looks 60 because he's getting those injections in Europe.
Oh, you know, those rich people, they can afford those injections. You know that, right?
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing. It's like the thing right now.
Hey, Marcy, I found this technology for not only the rich people, but everybody in the world can afford this. Look at this patch. Oh, this is not a patch. This is a super big patch. This super big patch, right? Hey, look at this patch. What if I can turn on your own stem cells now, Marcy, without injections for less than a cup of coffee a day?
Are you kidding me? I want to know
I'm
more.
kidding
How
you.
can I? Cool.
I thought about
Show me,
you.
show me.
I'm gonna send you this website, and if you like it, call me right back, and I'll send you some more information on this. And I want you to get on this podcast that I got on, and I saw all these people talking about this, and it's pretty exciting.
Oh, cool. Okay. Can you text me the let me write it down now. What's the name of that
Okay,
website again?
it's startx39now.com.
Okay,
Look
great.
at the
Uh-huh.
first two videos on there. It shows
Okay.
that it's called like light technology or something, or
Okay.
phototherapy. I
Actually,
barely
I'm
got
looking
in it.
right now. So I'm supposed to watch the video on light and then there's one on stem cell activation. That?
Yeah, just scroll through that and then scroll a
Dude,
little
look at
bit
those
down more.
pictures. What
Yeah, look
in
at the
the
scroll,
heck is
scroll that
that? Look at
down.
that finger. It's dead. Are you
When I
kidding me?
saw this, I mean, my friend showed it to me last week, and I thought about you, and I looked at that website, and it was fascinating. So I just joined, and I called you right now. So you're
Dude,
the
there's
first one
that
I
girl with
present
those
for.
glasses. Man, she was ugly. What
I
what
know.
happened to that girl?
Did you see that frizzy hair she had? That's
Oh,
crazy,
oh
man.
my God. Her face is like all inflamed. She looks so much better. Is that
Oh man,
regeneration?
it's this stem cell stuff, and it's your own stem cells. So you know. So hey,
Okay,
watch
I'll
it.
read it.
If you like it, call me back, and then you'll order like what I did. Okay.
Okay, wait. Don't leave me yet. You said
Oh, okay.
something about some podcast. How do I get to that?
So I'm gonna text you a link later that they have a podcast every night. So join me tonight, okay? So I'm gonna text it to you. Join me tonight, and then if you like it, then we'll
How
join
long is the podcast? What do they do
30
on
minutes.
it? Tell me it's not
30
one of
minutes.
those 3 hour things. Oh God.
No, I joined two of them last week. It was really cool. It's just 30 minutes.
Okay.
That's why I got so excited because I heard some testimonials from
Oh,
some
they do
ladies.
testimonials?
Yeah, they do a lot of testimonials. And then even my friend sent me a couple recordings. So I'm going to send you some on the stuff too. I'll forward it to you. I'll
Well,
just forward it to you.
I've been having a whole lot of problems with digestion. You got any recording on people that are kind of having absorption and
I don't
digestion?
know. Let me ask my upline real quick if she can send me a recording on digestion real quick. Hold on.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, I got the now site. I'm looking at it. Send me an invite so I can go to a podcast. And yeah, if you could send me a recording on like digestion or how colons have hard time absorbing that kind of stuff. I would love to see if people are doing better with it. I mean, it
Okay.
would make sense. It's regeneration with stem cell activation. I mean, hello. But
Hey, after you like all this, I'm gonna
yeah.
connect you with the person that brought me in too, but we'll talk about it later. I know you're still with your company, but I just want to call and catch up, and I didn't know you had all these issues. Okay, so I think this thing can help.
Are you making money?
I just started, but
Oh,
yeah, you're my first person I called. But
oh.
I got so excited because I know how big you are in your company, but I don't know if you're open or not. But you know, this is really crazy technologies, Marcy. So take a look at it with me, okay?
I'll look at, Peter, between you and me, it's been a rough time right now in network marketing companies. I've been working really hard and it's not duplicating that good. I mean, on our Zooms, we're getting like 5 people on them right now. It's
Oh my,
weird. It's
I
so
don't know about this group, man. Their Zooms are like 200, 300 people. So I think they must got something going on. So we
stop it. That
look at
many people are coming? Oh, wow.
yeah, this thing is, and it's so simple. And you know, you and I, we know how to We've done so many companies, but I mean, this is simple. So you got to take a look at this. Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, I will. Thank you so much for thinking of me, Peter.
You're welcome. Talk to you later. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Everyone, that was not peaking, and that was also pre-qualifying, and that was also connecting with her in a sense. Okay.
Well,
And
was
then
also inviting me to the podcast. He did all
I invited
one.
three things
He did
all in one conversation.
three. He piqued my interest. Have you heard about stem cells? I love that. That is the best ask. Have you heard about stem cells? How hard is that? Write that down. Have you heard about stem cells? Okay. Then number 2, what did he do? Well, go to startx39now.com. Look at those 2 videos and the pictures. I was looking at it with him. I just then he said, why don't you come to a podcast? Hear a story. And then I said, well, do you have anything for my problem? And he became my consultant, didn't he? And he's going to bring me one. That was patch 3 a day, follow up with 3 a day, invite 3 to podcast. He piqued my interest. He pre-qualified me with the Now site and the podcast. And he even put in my ear, what was it? The individual pack, the family pack, or the big business packs? He put that in my ear. Did you hear that? Very smooth, Peter. And so what's the next step? He's going to follow up and he's going to close me, right?
Correct. With a package.
With the
and
package.
then
Okay, go ahead. Here's the funny thing about that. People are sometimes afraid to close people. I will tell you this. Always say to them, I can show you our price list, which is the same as that order form. And Peter said that perfect. Well, here's the pricing on the individual or the couple pack. Here's the pricing on the family pack. Here's the pricing on the big business pack. Now, when I call him back, you better believe he is going to tell me, now, which pack do you want to do? And let me suggest, based on your issue, which was my colon, I recommend for you, for example, 2X39 and 2 Eon with the X39 the following month to keep your stem cells activated. He is going to recommend something for me, and he's going to go for the close. So Peter, I want you to raise your hand. I want everybody to do it with me. I promise to ask for the order in my follow-up. Say it. I promise to ask for the order on my follow-up. Why? Because 50% of the time they say no, and 50% of the time they say yes. But if you don't ask, it's 100% what? No.
No.
So write
And
that
when
down.
you ask everyone, again, that's why you have all these tools. By the time you send them the website, by the time you got on the podcast, by the time they saw something, they are already sold. Your job is just to ask what they want. Hey, Marci, thanks for getting on this podcast. Which value did you see? What did you like the most? What you heard? What got you? What piqued your interest the most?
Mm-hmm. Are you asking me?
Yeah. What piqued your interest up on the podcast?
Oh, wow. I could not believe that after 3 months, she had regeneration in her colon and she was absorbing her food correctly and she had no more gas. I mean, I was blown away at that. Actually, blown away.
What? No, I mean, and there's so much more, but I mean, do you see the value in this, Marci, of all the things we've done? Do you see the technology? Do you see where this can go?
I do.
Hey, I just want to, because I got to run, but do you want to join me? Do you want to get started on this? Can I help you? Can I break down some packages for you?
Yeah, take my order. What should I get? You texted me. I got a link on this order form. So I see that. And you also texted me the all products flyer. It's on my phone right now. So they're in front of me. So yes, please tell me what pack I should get. I'm ready.
So, I came in, me, and I'm an entrepreneur, but I don't expect anyone to come in with the same. But the favorite 3 packs I heard was their couple pack. It's $2.99. That's just for enough products for 2 people. There's a family pack. It's called the Gold for $4.99. That's enough for you, your sons, and your husband, right? We can share that. And then you can pick your favorite patch later to start for next month. Or, me, I come in with always the biggest package. It's called the Entrepreneur Pack, the Diamond Pack. It just gave me $3,000 worth of products. I'm going to start sharing this. So you can always upgrade your way up. So there's the couple pack, the family pack, and the entrepreneur pack.
The
Those are my
couple
3
pack,
packs.
the family pack, and the entrepreneur. So I have a question. Is this company the company where if I don't go with the biggest pack, I get hurt? Or can I
No, not here.
family
This is
pack and upgrade or whatever? How does that work?
just kind of funny. This is the first time ever I've seen a company that actually lets you upgrade to the higher package with
Really?
yeah. And there's no pay to play. You just get more products. It's all wholesale cost
So
and
I just
below
pay the
wholesale.
difference and get the difference in patches if I want.
Yeah,
So what I'd really like to do, because I just got done with Christmas and it's a little crazy, is I'd like to go with that family pack. And then when I get paid in 2 weeks, maybe I could upgrade to the diamond. Is that okay? Can I do that?
that'll work. Let me call my upline and see if she can help me sign you up with me. Okay. And I want to introduce you to her real quick.
Oh,
So
okay.
that, yeah, cool. Done.
Okay, so I'm gonna take that gold pack and I'm going to get I'm gonna get, I want 2x39s, I want 2x49s, and I want 2 eons and an ice wave. It looks like that's how I can mix and match it. Is that correct? I'm reading this little form.
Yeah, for that gold pack, you get that extra patch. So yes,
Okay, and
you
then
just customize your own package.
can I just do my auto ship of an X39 and an X49? Maybe I'll do 2 of each because my husband's gonna like that performance thing.
Actually, you know what? We can set you up there, and if you want more, then we can set you up on a maintenance pack also, which we can update anytime. So go
Okay,
ahead and
so
let's
right
set that up.
now, I
Right?
just want to do that gold pack the way I filled it. Can you just take my order right now, please? And I
Okay,
want to
let's go.
get a 2x39, x49s, and my address is, my
Perfect.
birth date is, and here's my credit card number is. Oh, and I want my website to just be Marci Preble, and then give me whatever your team passcode is, please.
Done.
Okay, great. So you got my information? Great. Will you just text me my information? Because I can't wait. I already am making a list of like 10 people I want to share this with.
So everyone, if you ever get to a place where the conversation is this flowing, this is where you want to get to. This could be your 1 a day, 2 a day, or 3 a day, right, Marci?
Yes.
If you really follow up and if you really get into the groove and you build your list, your database list, and week by week by week, you get stronger and stronger. These are the conversations that Team Evolves have. It is
So
as simple as just taking an order every day.
let me
every
do
year.
this real quick for the new people, because we've been doing a lot of role playing and it's good for you to hear this. But now I'm going to take you to start333biz.com. Start333biz.com. That's our business site. So Peter and I created startx39now.com. Write this down. That's our exposing site or our product information site. And Start333biz is our business site. And I'm going to show you exactly where you can go research the system today. So your homework, even if you're not new, this is your homework because I have rewritten this and it's good. So what you do is you go down to something called the brown doors. Can you everybody find the brown doors? They're big. Brown doors. This inside the brown doors is our system and it's private. So you do need to know the username and passcode. Peter, can you let people in? The username and passcode to get in. The username, write it down, is start333biz, B-I-Z. The passcode is 333BIZ. And all your, oh, there it is, Peter, your favorite system. Did we just train you on this? 333 PPP. If you're recruiting a new network marketer from another company, you just tell them this. Our goal is 325,000 a week, and we do it with this system, 333 PPP. That's it. And you go down, and here it is. It's the 7 steps to success. That is the system. So now you're going to go actually look at the steps today, okay? You're going to start with making a list, okay? And this is really fun, Peter. I added to this. So I got this from Dr. Stacy. You need a list book. You're going to put Lifewave, the holy grail of optimal health. Here's Peter's best line. Have you heard about stem cells? Who do you know that would like this? Just 10 people, their name and their phone number from your phone. And then you ask yourself, who do you respect? Who do you love? Who do you know that has, I'm gonna change this, that you can help with their critical issues. I love critical now. Who do you know that would like to build a business with you? Who do you know that have influence? Here's some new ones I just added, Peter. Who do you know that is a progressive practitioner? You know them.
Whoa.
Who do you know that's an entrepreneur? Because entrepreneurs like to build 3 different lines of business. Here's the biggie. Who do you know that's a network marketer? If you don't know a network marketer, whoever you talk to, you say, do you know a network marketer? Who do you know? Why do we want to know network marketers? Because they love to make lists like this and they like to work the list. We want network marketers in this business. So once you make your list, then you're going to go down to your piquing interest scripts. And these are questions. Here's Peter's favorite. Did you hear him say that? Have you heard about stem cells? This is his other favorite. What if you could activate your own stem cells for less than a cup of coffee a day? There they are. I got some new ones. You ready for this, Peter? What do you do for work? Do you know any? I'm going to also say this. Do you know any network marketers? That needs to be on there.
Do you have
you
pain?
have pain? Where is your pain?
Where is your pain?
You like that? You like that?
It's
So
called direct messaging, directly message to them.
Have you heard? Here it is. You ready? Have you heard about stem cells? Do you have pain? Where is it? What do you do for work? Do you know any network marketers? You like that? I mean, those are, I should put those 5 all together.
That is so direct that if they answer that, you know that they're really piqued or they're interested already. And they're literally answering for you. The moment somebody answers for you, they're already pretty much in the business. They're letting you know, okay, what they know.
So after that, there's some different Marci scripts. You can just take these to the notes of your phone and make them your own. So I know this is generic, but I would take this and take it to Peter and say, Peter, I found a wearable light technology that activates your stem cells to regenerate you when you're younger. Then I would say something. I know you've been in network marketing for 20 years. I found the Holy Grail. Look at this. Look at the Now site, right? So when you do with these scripts is you work them and make them your own. I also have a business script now, Peter, that has the amount of money our company is making and our team is making. I also have an I'm concerned about you, a compliment script. This is Bob Campbell's
script. Wow.
And then we got Eric Beale's scripts. There's scripts here. They're all here now. Okay, I just want you guys to know that we've been working on this to make this site really good for you guys. Then after you do that, remember how Peter says you pre-qualify? There it is, the Now site. There is where you get your this is, let's see, what is this one? Share science. This is the different links. You can share a quick link. Check out quick links. They're so good now, Peter. I put everything good in there. Sorry, that came out. Give me a second.
I think next week we're going to go deeper into this, dive into this more next week.
There's Telegram real quick that you can share. And there's how you invite to podcasts. Then remember how Peter said, pick a pack. There's the wholesale pack. There's your follow-up scripts and your closing scripts. And this is where, remember, where Peter said that he's going to take the order. What do you know? Right there is that order form that you could just take the order from. So I want you guys to see that everything is here for you. On your follow-up, here's your follow-up clipboard you can look at. Remember the other piece that I love is the all products flyer. I use these 2 pieces. If you're going to ask me what my favorite things are, it's, have you heard about stem cells? And I love this all products flyer, and I love the order form. Okay, so just go look at, once again, let's go back, the 7 steps to success. You could just follow 1 through 7 and build a huge business. Peter, back to you.
I think due to time, I mean, we cannot cram. We cannot cram everything we've done.
No, let's do next week how to actually place orders, dig in the back office, and connect it to comp plan. We're gonna
use this whole month, Marci, and go back to the basics.
Yeah.
And also, everyone, I'm also recreating all the comp plan videos, chomping it down into 3-minute sections for each thing, for the 333 PPP, the PIB, the cycling, the Gen Match, our systems. We're going to even make it easier to share short videos that will be professionally done. Okay, so I have a whole list of homework to do.
Peter, this is what I think we should do. Today, we did goal setting and we did the work to make the goal. Next week, we're going to show you actually how to take the order, input the order, and dig deep into the back office. I know a lot of you have been asking for that. We haven't done that in a while. Then the following week, on the 20th, let's see if Dr. Stacy can work with you, Peter, because I'll be in Boston on compensation plan. And then we have covered everything. The goal, the work, the order, the input, the back office, and then how that makes you money. Do you like that?
I love it.
Okay,
so we'll take that for the next week. And then after that, the week after, we'll define it. But this month, our next 3 more trainings, we will start recognizing leaders. We're going to get into the whole groove. This January will dictate our February, March. Let's go for the next 90 days. Don't think too far, but we're going to chunk this down into 3-month phases, like quarters. January, February, March.
And Peter,
April, May, June.
Go ahead.
And then June, July, August. September, everyone, is the last month, the very last month to reach your highest rank possible to be recognized at convention. I'm going to leave for this call with this, everyone. Since we have 239 of our partners on, please, please, if you are going or even not going, know someone that wants to go, purchase the convention tickets. They will be sold out. It is already over 6,000 people already bought the convention ticket, and there probably will be only room for 8,000 to 9,000. So we're telling everyone, buy the tickets. If you don't go, we will have someone buying your tickets for you, okay? You will not lose out. But please buy it for the sake of your team or your future teams that will be wanting to go. So I'm telling everyone on my team, buy the ticket. If you don't go, we will purchase it from you, okay? Let's get the most amount of team, Evolve people, our brand partners at the convention. Last year, everyone, we were literally almost 1/3 of the whole convention. We were 1/3. We were 1,000 people strong, literally, at a 3,000 people event. Can you imagine where this will be? And where do you buy the tickets? I posted it on Facebook. We posted it all over Telegram.
Let me show you on the biz site, Peter, where
And
that
go
is.
to the biz site.
So once again, everything that is important is on this site, and all events are on the front of it.
Rooms are not open yet, everyone. Rooms will be open next week. The moment the hotel rooms are open, everyone, book your hotel rooms at the hosting hotel also. Get your double queens, book it for your rooms. If you cannot go, you can always change it anyways. You're not locked in, okay? And
So
somebody will always take your
is.
rooms.
It's October 17th through the 19th. It's on start333biz.com on the bottom of the site front page. Bottom of the site front page. And there is the link. You just click it and you enroll. Peter, it's right there. Also, while we're doing this, know that Vision is coming up by the company like January 27th. The link here. This is the virtual Lifewave event. And no, our very own Jan Rand got asked to speak. So let's all come and
what?
Yes.
Jan Rand
got asked to speak. And so we need to do this. And if you live in Southern California, know that Peter's opening up his office. We're all going to go to his office and watch it together. And we're having what are we bringing? We're all bringing stuff, a potluck.
Everyone, everyone is telling me that the hotel rooms are open. I'm going to post the direct call, but again, this is not from corporate. It's just individuals who already made pre-registrations.
You better make sure you double check that, because if they're open and they're open at that high rate, then they're just charging.
I don't know. I'm just getting text that people already booked it, but this is not announced from the company yet. So if you want to go ahead and call, go
You
ahead.
can call and check, but if they're
Check,
$800
do
a night
your
and
thing.
there's only 2 rooms left, it's because the company hasn't announced it yet, and they have the big room block still on hold. So anyway, you guys
Okay.
can figure that out. But if that is what's happening, just know that according to the corporate, I mean, are they saying that the rooms are at 189 now?
I don't know, but Dr. Harmon says he got the special rate. He got it. A couple of, what is it? It is the Dallas. I don't know what it was called.
I'll tell you where it is. Yeah, let's go call and see. We need to do that right now if that's the case.
No, I have the number directly to the company.
Here, right here, you click
later.
right here, and it's this hotel right here. Go call and see.
Everyone call the
picture of that.
Hilton Anatoly,
Take
Dallas.
a picture of that, and
Tell
we
them
should
you're
all be
with
calling right
Lifewave.
now if it's open. I can't believe the company didn't. Ask John Harmon if they emailed, and we just didn't see the email. Did he get it?
No, I think Dr. Harmon, I think, called himself. So did Mariah. The rate was giving $279 a night, which I don't think it's true. Once I think the Lifewave kicks in, it should be cheaper, right? Than $279 a night.
I would think it would go to 179. I will text Aldo and ask. So we will know. We will put whatever I find out in the Telegram and Facebook today. Okay. So the other piece that I want you guys to, so you guys got the vision, you got convention, make sure, oops. I can't get out. I got to get out. If you're brand new, make sure it's very important. You go to the very top of the site. The most important thing you can do if you're brand new to this business is go to the very top of the site and click here and sign up for your name, your cell, your email. So you get all of our Team Evolve blasts. We send out everything that's important. If you're not signed up for this, you will miss so much of our communication. So with that, Peter, it is 11:05.
Everyone, we went through a lot. Who here learned something today? Good. Who's excited for the year? Good. We're going to hold each other's hands. We're going to get through the next 9 months together. We're going to celebrate again the way we did in 2023. And again, Marci and I, this year, our goal is focusing 1,000% on our organization and on our leadership. We just want to say we love you. We're here for you. And let's make the 20th year anniversary the best year ever for Lifewave and our own lives, as we're going to touch so many more this year. Love you all. Enjoy your Saturday. We will see you Monday. Marci's call on Monday morning. Bye, everyone. Enjoy your Saturday.
Born 24.
2024, everyone.
Happy New Year.
Bye,
Born
everyone.
2024.
Amazing, amazing training. Thank you very, very much. It was awesome.
You're
Yes.
welcome, Patty.
It was awesome.
See you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.